A Plight of an Ordinary Man, an art film by Tshepiso Motlhagodi. An amazing cast, an amazing crew. We get to chat to them today and get to understand the kind of roles that they played throughout the film. The gentleman right next to me, he goes by the name of Tshepiso Motlhagodi. He is the producer of this amazing film. My guy, how you doing?
I'm good. And yourself?
I am great.
Makhosi amahle.
Aye, asibonge. Let's talk about this film in particular, A Plight of an Ordinary Man. To your understanding as a producer, what kind of a film is this?
Basically, the project to get to where it is today. We first started off, we had this theater production script for a theater play, which we were looking at turning into maybe a 12-minute or actually turning it into 12 episodes, 12 minutes episodes or 24 episodes. And then later on, with the COVID regulations and restrictions, obviously we couldn't do that theater production. We then further developed it into a 12-minute film, which will be a pilot for the bigger project. So An Ordinary Man deals with our main character. Boto wakes up in the morning. He's struggling like everyone else, you know. And along his journey, he comes across different people, characters, who are also dealing with their own problems and social ills, you know. So the film goes through that story, and within the film, we also touch on those issues, you know, gender-based violence, you know, teenage pregnancy, and the state of the arts and the artists today, you know. And everyone can relate to the plight of an ordinary man, you know, our neighbors, our sisters, our mothers, because it doesn't only deal with artists or the artistic nature, but the story of every individual or every person living in our community, especially in times of COVID-19.
So getting back into the characters themselves, you've read the script, do you know who's who and whatnot? Do you yourself resonate with some of the characters there?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think I resonate with pretty much all the characters. With our choreographer. Yeah, because now, before I got into film, you know, I got my first camera when I was 9 years old. I was just a little bit shy, you know, but my mom used to push me, you know. You like TV, you like the industry, you wanted a camera, I bought it. We've come to a wedding, stand up, take photos, you know.
Go.
Yeah, so that's how it started. And with that love, you know, you get big by the bug, you know. Then from the camera, it was music, you know, rapped for a bit, wrote songs, recorded a lot of people, you know, had a studio. And yeah, afterwards I went to study at AFDA because I wanted to learn both theory and practical, you know. And it's a nice thing because at film school, I was taught how to make films with no budget at all. Even with 100 rands, how do you make a film, you know?
So, Arbuega, for Wena, as a producer, you see this film in your own viewpoint, and probably someone will see it in another viewpoint. What is it that you want us to take away from watching this particular film as a producer?
So the main thing that I want people to take out, you know, from this film, that you might have problems or think that your problems are bigger than the next person. It's not that way. We all have our own loads. We're carrying a heavy load on our shoulders, you know. But yeah, light a candle, say a prayer, share some pepper, and do good. Be the best version of yourself you can be. Even if you are living in poverty, you know, have dreams, have hopes, have aspirations, you know.
True. Lastly, are there any Easter eggs, Nyana, that we should be on the lookout for? Any surprises?
Well, there's a lot, but we'll be putting out trailers and, you know, snippets before the actual streaming of the project, yeah. And I mean, I worked with a very talented crew and cast, you know. A multi-award winning director, Tebogo Chologi, you know, Tumisang Kokonyane, Mahenza, yeah, but what you know. Thapelo Mukuzwane of RTF Live Channel, you know. So, and the film will be streamed on Tshireletso Media and RTF Live Channel, YouTube pages, Instagram pages and Facebook pages.
So do we have an exact date as to when?
It'll be sometime in March.
Sometime in March as well.
I guess in the next week or two, when we start putting out promotional material and some of the trailers, then we'll communicate the actual dates. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
But I encourage people to support, to stream it. If you can't stream it during the day, there's night data. Download it, stream it. Tell your friends about it, your family. Tell everybody about it. I mean, the main thing, happy, we should support local and support filmmakers from Bokoni Bophirima, support content from here.
Yeah, definitely.
Unity is strength, yeah.
Thank you so much, Tshepiso, for joining us today.
No,
you
thank
really
you.
said a mouthful, and I trust that everybody will be in their chairs with bated breath waiting to see this film.
No, thank you. I look forward to the reception and the feedback.
Most definitely. Well, you heard it from the man himself, a plight of an ordinary man. Tshepiso Motlhogodi tota. Stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back.